Here's why the US and China's 90-day tariff pause is not as good as it seems. So the truth is, even with the recent rollback, tariffs on the US and China are still higher than their pre-trade war levels. So while we aren't in a worse situation, we're definitely not in a better one than we were before. Now, with that being said, it is a good thing that China's coming to the table to negotiate. Tariffs have been cut down to 30 and 10% respectively between China and the US. However, it still remains true that tariffs are historically an instrument that can cause inflation in the American economy. So if we do come to a resolution with China, two things will still be true. There will still be new tariffs placed on China, and that 10% minimum tariff that Trump placed globally still looks like it's going to hold through to the end. So if those two things are true, and there's still tariffs being placed on foreign nations that did not exist pre this trade war, pre this administration, then in theory, this should cause inflation. And the next worry will be, is the Federal Reserve going to be able to keep inflation under control? Are they going to have enough data available to them through the economy to be able to cut rates like what Donald Trump wants? So these are the major concerns coming out of this 90-day delay. That's why it's definitely more of a pause and not a resolution.